The KVJ horror movie is going to be dropping today at noon on the KVJ TV YouTube channel. You can go there and watch it now. Watch it whenever you want. Watch it many times. Watch it for Halloween. You can watch some of the other movies as well. We got 5 others that go before that you can check out. Now, this one hit a little bit closer to home because the motivation for doing this latest KVJ horror movie for Jbird called Chat Room actually came from somebody that really started harassing you, started harassing a lot of people, was harassing people in our audience in KVJ Nation, and you said something to him, and then, boy, he really just started going all in on you. And this went over a course of time.
Well,
how long was this guy kind of coming at you?
There was 2. There was one that was going after KVJ Nation, and it was starting to get to a point where KVJ Nation was reaching out to me personally, and I from what I gathered, this guy was calling their jobs, calling their partners, and making up a lot of stuff and causing a lot of trouble. And KVJ Nation was getting distraught, and I knew this information. So one day in the chat room, I did, say something, and I don't think I made it better by doing that.
You kind of remarked from that moment.
Well, that was a different guy. There was a rumor that he had passed away, and then all of a sudden this new dude came along named Dark Energy. Now, that's the guy that really zoned in on me and my family and then my girlfriend. And he was more of saying, he was a little bit more threatening, talking about how he's going to go to my sister's house, how he's going to visit. He's going to talk to me in person. 99% sure he was at my house at one point, but although I can't prove that, so I have to kind of throw that away. But it got to a point where he was basically saying, if you say your catchphrase is on the air again, I'm going to find out who your girlfriend is, and then things are going to get worse. And this is all you're doing, and if you keep doing this, just stay tuned to see what happens. And it was all really getting to me because everyone in my personal life was coming at me saying, are you going to do something about that? Try to get a hold of my dad. He got a hold of Denny's dad. Denny's dad answered the phone.
Okay.
He thought he was calling my dad, and he called my sister, and he left a voicemail that's in a video that I put up on our Instagram. It goes, Randy. So he was just starting to taunt people outside my life that's not used to being taunted like that.
Yeah, he had gotten my number, sent me some messages. He got my wife's number, my daughter's number, sent them some texts as well. So, yeah, he was very resourceful in how he got everybody's information.
And then he reached out to somebody in my personal life from 35 years ago that was part of the family a long time ago. And now you're messing with different wounds that I can't control, and I can't control the people involved on that. And they started getting mad. So I had to get the sheriff's department. I had to call them twice. So that's really kind of what it's really about. 2 different dudes, but it all kind of lapped over within 3 years and took over a lot of my mental space.
Yeah. So it really kind of got in your head.
Well, I think, when you start talking about you're going to show up at your sister's house and you're trying to call your dad, and then you're, the other guy's trying to ruin people's lives as far as their jobs, and KVJ Nation's heartbroken over it.
Yeah, the world's a little crazy. You never know. People are insane what they'll do.
I've learned to stay out of the chat room. If you've noticed, I haven't been in there that much.
Yeah, well, this guy, boy, he sent you a lot of stuff. I'm looking at just some of the excerpts that you'd received. This one going back to April from Dark Energy. Ooh. And, yeah, he would dummy the accounts that he had, his emails, all of his phone numbers.
Ton of different numbers, ton of different. He's got 4 different accounts on Facebook.
And so there's no confusion. He labeled this Jason Hate Mail.
This is the 2-page manifesto.
I don't know. This is 2 pages, but he's got enough to say here. He said, when you said you were half a man, I nearly fell out of my chair laughing. Dude, you're not even 1% of a man. Everything about you screams overgrown child, from your juvenile wardrobe to your toddler-level palate. No self-respecting man decorates their home with toys. No self-respecting man drinks Slurpees like it's a gourmet treat. No self-respecting man eats like a dumpster fire, gets genuinely excited over literal garbage. And let's not forget, you've been on this planet for almost half a century and still know absolutely nothing about nutrition. Even the phrases you use are childish. Not my favorite. Really? And let's not overlook the way you say the word program. Like a complete douchebag. It's laughable. I can't wait until tomorrow when you say, is that enough to win the tournament? After Virginia's turn in the no-name movie game, very predictable and old. Oh, and wrestling? Seriously? Grown men playing out soap operas in spandex? Yeah, real masculine. What I'm saying is you're not even half a man. You're half a child, half a douchebag, and fully ridiculous. Whoa, okay.
But that's a nice one. There's one where he goes, your heart's going to explode. Reference, look at your mom and Aunt Anne, how they died. He starts going into Mom and Aunt Anne and doing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. So not a nice individual with a lot of nasty emails.
I don't think that's...
You're not believing it?
Well, yeah, believe the Joker when he says he quits.
Yeah, okay. So at least for now, it's been a little while. When did you get that message that said I quit?
There's been other messages. I think I talked to him not too long ago.
Really? Okay.
On the phone, actually.
So still a factor. Maybe just not as menacing as he was?
Yeah, it's an active case.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you watch the movie today called Chat Room, you'll know a little bit of the behind the scenes on what inspired Jbird to put together the script and make it.